Greetings Lux lovers, welcome back. Here we believe in intentional luxury and we're not afraid to invest in pieces that will work for us. So if that resonates with you, then please consider subscribing and stay a while. Well, I hope you're having a great summer so far, and I wanted to put together just this fun review video because I'm basically a crazy bag lady at heart, and not all of my bags can be designer. So I'm sharing with you today a roundup of all the little cheap, affordable bags that I've purchased so far this spring and summer and review them as if they were designer bags. And did I mention all of them are under $50? So let's have some fun and let's begin. So the first bag literally stopped me in my tracks. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see that I'm basically either going to the highest end designer shops or I'm going to Target. There's really nothing in between. The first bag I'll share with you is this Target Half Moon bag. This is from their store brand, I think Wild Fable. And as soon as I saw this in store, I was like, whoa, that looks like their cypress. And so of course I couldn't not buy it. It's $18, which is basically the price for a salad with protein in Manhattan. So I wanted to share this with you. And I also am wearing my Ver Cypress Be Happy bracelet. And as you can see, it's a pretty close match. And as you all know, this is the color of my soul. And it has a very nice adjustable but non-removable strap. I've seen this little puff quilted pattern with other brands, but I honestly couldn't name them. And so you have a zip compartment in the front with a very nice comfortable zipper, or you could flip it around if you don't like the zip. And these quilts are pretty puffy still. And it has a nice zipper, very comfortable. As you can see, it's black inside and it has a little zip pocket in the back with the Wild Fable label. But I gotta say, it's pretty good. I am just like a sucker for the half moon, croissant, hobo style. And what I like about this one is that I can actually have it as a high crossbody and just wear it like this over my chest or a little under. But you can also make it really, really long and have it right on your hip. But I just like having all of my essentials right next to me. And I've taken many pictures of how I wear this, either like this or basically on my back. So this has been a really good mom bag in the suburbs for the summer, especially if I'm going to pool parties with the kids and things are just gonna get wet. The next bag I'll share came from the UK, from Mela Markets or Mela Markets. And it is this Mela Markets grocery shopping bag, which obviously looks like an Hermes Birkin, and it is multi-dimensional. I had unboxed this in one of my recent videos. It has pictures on all sides. And I have to say, I've already used this, and the cashier person at my local bakery loved it, and so she complimented me on it. And it's just a fun, nice bag when you just want something waterproof. So I knew I was going to be bringing home croissants and baked goods, so I knew that this wouldn't get damaged. So I could see myself definitely getting a lot of mileage out of this. And like I said, I'll be raffling off the pink version of this once I hit 2,000 subscribers. So far all of these bags are green and I see a trend. My next bag is this, and this is a canvas Laduree tote with this little minty green and the gold print. One of the things that I didn't show in my recent New York City birthday vlog is I did go to Laduree, and I actually bought this in the store on Madison Avenue. It was literally $20, but I thought it was a really good purchase. In fact, I thought they probably could have charged more for it. But if you go into the store, I think they had a few tote bags, and this is just a really good size for a carefree tote that can hold books, or it can hold basically anything. It could be a good beach tote. I don't know if they sell this online, but again, this was $20 and you get a good cotton tote bag out of it. And it just is something that I've even worn into an Hermes, and I just really liked it because of the French culture. My next cheapie bag has been an internet sensation. And when I'm not looking at luxury handbag videos, I'm oftentimes watching Trader Joe's haul. And so yes, I got my hands on the Trader Joe's mini shopping bag. And I will maybe put some pictures or video on the screen here. But this bag is one of the hardest bags to get in 2014. Shoppers would literally line up outside of Trader Joe's just for this little mini shopper tote. It's a smaller version of their bigger tote that they have. And of course I got the one in green, but it came in other rainbow colors like red, yellow, and blue. But I gotta say, this is a really good bag, so much so that I'm going to buy more. And I have to admit, I'm one of those people who bought this on the secondary market. While I didn't pay hundreds of dollars, I did pay a 10 times markup. And 10 times markup, that sounds really high. However, originally this thing is like $3. So for me to pay $30 for a tote bag that I'm really going to enjoy, it was kind of a no-brainer for me. But my little mini review of this bag is that it opens up. Obviously, you can see it's kind of like very thin on the bottom, and there's like zero reinforcement, no lining. You have threads here and there. But what are you gonna ask for a $3 bag? So here's the bottom of the shopper. Again, it's very thin. I think it could benefit from a base shaper. So maybe I'll just buy some kind of an insert, like a cheapy insert, or maybe I'll see if I have one. But what I really like about this is that it has two sides and each side has a pocket. So I have actually used this a lot where I've put it over my shoulder and I've put my phone in one pocket and my wallet in the other pocket, or my AirPods, and I really like the fact that it's so functional. I'm loving that pockets and compartmentalization is making a comeback, and I actually feel like even though it's not a crossbody bag, I'm okay with it because it's still so functional. In fact, I kind of wish that the Picotin had these outside pockets on both sides because it was just so useful. And even my Hermes in the loop bag, I wish it had these exterior pockets. I fill those to the brim, and I feel like it just makes it very useful even though it's still a hand carry or shoulder bag. So I don't want to increase the mania about this, but it is a good bag and I do intend on buying more. I think my local Trader Joe's expects more to come in July. So if you're able to get your hands on it, I would say go for it. Don't pay hundreds, but you could pay tens of dollars. And my last cheapy mini review is on this, and it is the official Stanley holder with the crossbody strap. Now, what I will share with you is my newest Stanley cup, and this is the newest from Target. They just launched like a bunch of new colors, and the thing I like about this is that it's shimmery. So you can see that it is like, obviously has the shimmery specks. I did look at some other colors, but this one I like the most. And what I'll probably want to do is find some nail polish that goes with it, because this one was just so pretty. And right now I only have 2 Stanleys, and I hope that I keep it that way because I could really see this becoming addictive. But I'll link this one in the description. I forget the name of this one. It's like mauve shimmer. So here is my Stanley. And again, this is coming from the official Stanley website. They do have a ton on Amazon. However, I will say that the one from Stanley is just engineered the best. And like I said, I'm reviewing these things as if they're designer bags, so I will give you like my full thoughts. Like the others, this one also has the button opening. And then it has a really cute Stanley liner, which is pink. I think this one is called cream, but it's in that cream color. They do make other ones. So then you just put your Stanley cup inside. So in this one, the bottom is not covered, while the Amazon ones usually do cover the bottom. And then you just bring that flap through, and then you secure it with the buttons, with the snaps. So you have a very snug fitting here. And it also has a ring to clip on any kind of charms or your keys. And this is a really neat mesh, but stretchy pocket underneath there. So you could either put your keys right in there or put a credit card. And then while there's no zipper compartment, it does have this interesting compartment where you can see it can hold a phone or a wallet, and it has like a card holder slot on the outside. So if I just quickly show you what my phone looks inside, yes, it will fit, and yes, it will fit with a pop socket attached. So it is a very generous opening in here, and you can even have your cards or your Metro card. And what I like are these fancy clips. So these are not going anywhere. These are definitely fastening here. And what's interesting about the placement of the clips is that it's placed in a way that when it is on your body, like on the side, it's at a nice angle. It just sits nicely on my hip. I think it's a pretty cool mom flex, and it's a way to stay hydrated all day. So thank you to those who've stayed with me to the end. Let us know in the comments what cheap and cheerful bags you're buying this summer. I welcome you to follow me on Instagram if you'd like to see more of how I style these items in my day-to-day and other luxury moments. If you've enjoyed this video, I invite you to go down the rabbit hole that is my luxury chit chat playlist, and I'll put that link here. Please like it if you liked it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!